Golly, what a shellcracker. Shell Daddy. Let's put him in the boat right here. Look at there. Look at there. Look at there. That's what we're talking about. High, muddy water. Well, spells shellcracker in the wintertime. And there are just certain places they'll be, but once you find them, you'll catch them. Let's put that one in the bucket. That's some good eating right there. Well, good morning, folks. It's Richard Gene, the fishing machine here. It is a beautiful day here on the Tennessee River. However, the last couple, 2 or 3 days, we've been having a lot of rainfall, and as you can see, the water is muddy and it's high. You can see there's a lot of trash floating around. That's what happens. It funnels in to these coves and dips along the river, and it comes off out of the current into places like this. And this is what I look for when I'm targeting shellcracker and big bluegill in the wintertime. Now, the one we just caught wasn't a real big one. He's cutting up right now, but it's a good eating size. I love to eat them. My favorite fish to eat are bluegill and shellcracker year long. But in the winter, they're just that much better. But I got me a new toy right here. I got me a little Fluger President reel, 7-ball bearings. Now you can get these at Wally World. Little bitty ultralight reels. I got me an ultralight rod. This is a Falcon rod, ultralight action. And I have 2-pound test high vis vicious mono loaded on this rod. Now this is a 6-foot rod, and I have a little bitty split shot. I don't know what size it is. It's about the size of a BB, with a distance of around 16 inches between it and a gold eagle claw Aberdeen hook. And that's the whole night crawler on there, folks, but it's a small night crawler. Now that fish bit in 7 feet of water. Took me a little time to find them, but let's see if we can catch another one. What I'm interested to see if we can catch the really big ones. Now, like I said, that size I caught is a good eating size, hand size, but oftentimes you can find some giants in situations like this. Bluegill and shellcracker. Now, the surface temperature is at 52 degrees. It was around 46, 47 degrees on top before this rained 3 or 4 days ago. That is because of a lot of influx of water. It actually warms the water temperature up, and also the reason why these fish are in here is that they filtered out of the river to get out of the current, okay, and also to feed. Shellcracker and big bluegill love, especially shellcracker, love high, muddy water. Let's see if we can drop straight back down right here, folks, and catch one. You know, I'm bit. I'm done bit that quick. Okay, let's see what we got. That fish has got it. He's easing off with it. There he is. Another good one. Yep. Wow, this fish is fighting. But we're not going to keep him. He's a little bit small. That's not exactly what we wanted, but I knew it was a shellcracker. Now, you'll catch more shellcracker in conditions like this, high muddy water, or you will on the Tennessee River, than you will big bluegill. And if y'all notice, I just hook my bait. I just hook him up. That one's beat all to pieces, but it don't matter. One time. I just hook them one time. We got 2 in there. We got 2 shellcrackers. Uh-oh. Them fancy people. I hope they don't see that. Now, they might think something, folks. Let's hook this old night crawler up one time, right? Just like that right there. Biggin. I'm after biggins. I'm not after little old scrunts. Little old bubblers. No, I'm after a biggin if I can get him. This is the time right now to catch a doggone good one. Sure enough. Good one. Let's turn around right here and work with that a little bit more even. I can't get away from that spot. I keep getting bit. See, there's another one right there. Oh, my. Oh, I don't know what we got. I don't have no idea what this one is. Do y'all have an idea what this one could be? Oh my goodness, this fish don't even know it's hooked. And I got 2-pound line. Golly. Oh, me. Yeah, I talked to 2 or 3 people. They said, oh man, forget about it. That river's high and it's muddy. They ain't gonna bite, Richard. I said, yeah, they will. Them doggone fish will bite if you just find them. I don't know what we got right here. That's the thing, fishing with 2-pound line, I love it. Because what happens is, of course, it don't really matter. I could have went to 4-pound line, but I don't even have 4-pound line with me. But, you know, in this type of muddy water, but what am I trying to say? Well, I'm underpowered. You're underpowered most of the time with 2-pound line. I'm thinking that it's just a drum. But now I could be fooled because it could be even a flathead catfish. You know, 5 or 6 pound. Oh yeah, big old drum. Y'all see that? That's what I thought. And I do got a net right here, so we'll net him while he's on top of the water so we can get back to fishing. That's a pretty good catch right there on 2-pound line. It's a big drum. Look at there. Golly. Y'all look here. That's a big old drum. Big drum. And that's hard. That was pretty tough with 2-pound line. Folks, that was a heck of a battle. Look there, what a drum. That's a big drum. We're going to go ahead and let him go. But with 2-pound line, that's just a heck of a battle. Heck of a battle. And as you can see, the hook is right there in his cheek. I'm going to pull that out and we're going to go ahead and release him. Huge drum. That took some time. But the reason why, I would have went ahead and just popped him off probably. But I thought, well, maybe it's a flathead, because flatheads, they fight similar to a drum. You never know when you're out here fishing. High water conditions, you never know what's up here that's coming up feeding. That's what I'm saying. Let's let him go. All right, boy. Get on back down in there, and there he goes. Now, drum is a type of fish when you catch them, it don't matter what time of the year. When you really get them tired, like I did that fish, the sooner you let them go, the better off they'll be. Because if they're out of the water too long, they'll die. They'll die. But let's just keep trying. Whoa. Whoop. There's a bite. He did hit it. See, yeah, he's still there, folks. There he is. Golly, what have we got? Oh my. Oh, that's what we're looking for right there. Yes, sir. Y'all see what I mean? There's a difference in how they fight. The big ones. They're sure enough big ones. All right, let's flip him. Oh my, that's a good one. That's what I'm looking for right there. Now folks, that's what we're talking about right there. That's a good one. That's the size I've been wanting to catch or find. And usually when you catch one like that, there's more right there close. So let's get back over there and let's go fishing. But that fish right there, he swallowed it, but that's okay. I'm gonna swallow him. That whole night crawler that I'm using looks too big, but it's not. Folks, they'll inhale that in without any trouble. Plus, in this muddy water, what it does, well, all it does is draw more attention. See, I got a fish on right now. He's swimming with it. And I feel a tink, tink, tink. What he's doing is getting a little bit of that worm, and a little bit more, and a little bit more in his mouth. He should be ready to stick. Y'all ready? Yep, there he is. He come off. That was a shellcracker, no doubt. Barely hooked. Boy, I love to hook them like that too, folks. One time. They will move along the bottom just like that right there. See how that thing's moving and look real? All right, let's make another cast. I'll just get back here at the back. My boat flipped around on me a little bit. But these little President reels right here, I've got another one that's one size bigger, but this is the smallest one right here. Are perfect for this kind of fishing. I'm not kidding you. And 2-pound test line. Little spool is just designed perfect for that. I think we're gonna have to. That's so aggravating. Oh, I got him anyway though. I was gonna turn around, folks. That's a little bitty dude right here. No, he ain't either. There we go. That's another keeper right there. We're gonna put him in the bucket. I was gonna flip that boat around because I got out of the fish a little bit, or I thought, but actually that fish right there hit 14 feet of water. Let's put him in the bucket. Right there. But you can see that they're all good eating size, but this is the biggest one right there. That's what I'm fishing for right there, but I can't, I don't know. Maybe they're not going to get no bigger. Now that fish was probably, I'm going to say 8 feet deep. So I'm catching them really from 8 to 14 feet deep. Just barely moving it. Once it hits the bottom, I'm just working it back real slow. When I mean slow, I mean slow. I'll just move it a few inches and just let it stay there. Because they got to find it in this muddy water. It takes them a while. Let's let him deal with it a little bit. See, they're not moving. None of them's moving off quick. There he is. Golly. I'm amazed how hard them things can pull. They can pull, folks. And believe me, I've caught tons of them in my life. But there's a good one right there. Look at there, what a shellcracker. On a whole night crawler. Let's take it. Might be able to see him better right there. I don't know. That's a good one. Let's put him in the bucket. We're going to eat. It's hard for me to throw shellcracker and bluegill away. If I don't keep them, I'll give them to somebody because they're that good of a fish. Let's check out what we got. We're mounting up a few right there. I got 2 decent ones, really. Let's put us another, find the right size one. That one right there worked. But yeah, I've caught more big panfish, bluegill, shellcracker, by hooking it one time, just like I've been fishing it. I don't know what it is about that. Now you'll miss little ones occasionally, but today there ain't no real little bitty ones biting. I mean, they're not in here. Uh-oh, there's a bite. I seen that line flinch. Yep, that fish is there. Now this might be a big shellcracker right here. I count of the way he's moving. He's just barely, we got him right there. It's barely moving. It's a shellcracker. And it's a good one. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. No doubt. Y'all see how that fish is fighting? My goodness. We'll stay right here in this corner a little bit and make sure, but yeah, there's a good one. That's a good one to eat right there. Quit. I thought he was a little bit bigger than that. That's fine. That's a good fish right there. Good eating size. That size and bigger is what we want. Yeah. Okay. Boy, they're bleached out. When you first catch them, they're bleached out. Muddy water right here. But they can be caught. I mean, there's water up in that yard. Y'all can see that. Used to, you know, and this happened to me a lot. You know, this used to happen when I was a kid. There ain't no need to go fishing, Richard. He said, the water's high. It's muddy. They're not going to be biting. A lot of people really believes that. And then, but folks who fishes a lot and who has studied fishing or conditions knows better than that, folks. Somewhere there's some fish and they're biting. Fish will actually take advantage of this, especially shellcracker. But fishing too fast under these type of conditions, now crappie can be caught today too. Guarantee you that. But you would have to fish for them slow. And sometimes, you know, conditions like this is talking about shellcracker. Let's talk about shellcracker. That's what we're fishing for. Sometimes it'll scatter them out, and sometimes it won't. Sometimes it'll concentrate them. Now here in about a couple days, probably 2 days, these fish won't be so scattered. They'll be concentrated back up again. Now that's a fact. When this water starts going back down, they'll concentrate back up together. But they're still close to each other. You know, where I've caught one, I've caught several. That's the way it's been today. And not just today, anytime this happens. I've noticed that, folks. But you can see, boy, I tell you, that's a lot of water. I've never seen water up in them woods before. I imagine it went over this sidewalk right here. Okay, folks, we got what we need. I kept 10. I'll release the rest. I caught a bunch of fish today. Several different species of fish, but that's our catch right there. Some pretty good shellcracker. Shellcracker is an excellent eating fish, or red ear sunfish. Excellent eating fish, and they're a lot of fun. Very powerful panfish. All right, folks, I'm gonna tell you, I had a lot of fun here on the river. I tell you, it's river's in bad shape, but that just goes to show that you can catch fish just about any time that you want to, as long as you learn the behavior patterns of the fish or the particular species that you're after. You can. And that happens to be one of my favorite is a red ear sunfish. They're good eating, hard fighting, and I'm going to tell you, this little Pflueger President reel right here is perfect with 2-pound test line. And this Falcon rod is a 6-foot light action. Falcon rod was just perfect setup for what I was doing today. And I set this up at Walmart. Every bit of it but the 2-pound line. I had to order it. Vicious, high vis, 2-pound test line. But I want to say God bless each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for everything y'all have ever done for this channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hey, I appreciate you. Whoa. Hey, man. And remember, go fishing when you can, because it's good first.